Hello, my name is Brian Marion. I'm with Rinehart Racing, and today we're at J&P Cycles. We're going to show you how to install our new Slimline Duals header system with 4-inch slip-on mufflers. Today we're going to do the installation on the 2011 Harley Road Glide, but this applies to any 2009 and up Harley Davidson Touring model motorcycle. To complete the install of this system, here are the tools you'll need. Here's everything we have included in the kit. Make sure you have it ready and available before you begin installation. Provided hardware should be one 3/8 carriage bolt, one 3/8 nut, 2 exhaust gaskets, 2 18mm bung plugs, 2 12mm bung plugs, 1 cross-under bracket, 1 cross-under header tube, and 1 tube of anti-seize. Before we begin any installation, first we need to remove the stock exhaust. Let's begin by removing both bags and the mufflers. Be sure to save the muffler clamps on both sides. You'll need these for install later. And now you'll want to loosen the front right floorboard. This will allow access to remove the stock exhaust and install Slimline Duals later. Next, loosen both clamps on the cross-under tube and remove the cross-under tube completely. Under the transmission, loosen and remove the carriage bolt on the stock bracket. Your next step is going to be to remove the flange nuts on both front and rear cylinders. Now you're ready to remove the stock header. Remove both retainer rings and both exhaust flanges. You'll need these later for the Slimline Duals. On the back of the transmission, remove the stock bracket. This will be replaced by the included Slimline cross-under bracket. And finally, remove the stock gaskets from both ports. Now we've completed the process of removing the stock exhaust system, and we're ready to install the new Rinehart Racing Slimline Duals. Our first step is to install the included exhaust gaskets. This is an important step because it ensures proper fitment. Depending on the O2 sensor size you are going to use with your tuner, block off the unused O2 sensor ports with the appropriate size O2 bung plugs. Use a supplied anti-seize on the bung plug threads. Install the exhaust flanges and retainer rings on the Slimline Duals. These were saved from the stock system. Carefully place the new Slimline headers starting with the rear cylinder first. Once the rear inlet is seated correctly, move the front header into the front cylinder. Your next step is to install your tuner's O2 sensors into the proper ports. Use the supplied anti-seize on the threads. Your next step is to install and finger tighten only the exhaust head flange nuts. Rotate the pre-installed P-clamp up. Align that with the transmission support bracket. Reinstall the stock carriage bolt and nut. Our next task is to slide the new cross-under tube fully onto the main header. Insert the supplied carriage bolt through both brackets so the threads face the rear tire and install the nut. Slide the barrel clamp under the heat shield to the edge of the cross-under tube. Tighten fully. Locate the supplied slip-on mufflers and install the stock barrel clamps on each. Now install the mufflers on the headers and rear mounting brackets. Check to verify the muffler clamps are flush with the inlets to ensure a proper seal on the headers. Next, tighten the cylinder head exhaust flange nuts. Tighten the barrel clamp on the cross-under tube. Tighten both carriage bolts and nuts. And finally, tighten the muffler clamps and rear mounting hardware on both mufflers. Next, make sure to use an appropriate cleaner and a microfiber cloth and wipe the surface clean before starting the motorcycle. Any marks left on the exhaust system will be permanently etched into the surface if left on during the first heat cycle. Now, let's return the right front floorboard to its stock position. And reinstall the saddlebags. And that's the complete installation of Rinehart Racing Slimline Duals. These new pipes are available at jpcycles.com. Thank you for choosing Rinehart Racing.